Alright, so what I was thinking, each player gets 20 Pokemons of their choice and 30 energy. So there's like an offense energy pile and a defense energy pile. And it's going to be the same amount of energy and same amount of kind of energy or type of energy. And of course, for the offense, would be like 5 yards, 10 yards, 20 yards, etc. Defense would be a lot of tackle cards, uh, fumble recovery, interceptions, sack, tackle for loss, etc. Two ways to win. All one of the energy pile cards run out, and then whoever has the most points wins the game. Second way you can win is if one opponent can't play any more Pokemon, the other player wins. So you get 20 Pokemons. You can only have 6 cards in your hand, and you have to play. You get to play 3 players in play. You have 3 Pokemons in play. So on the offense side, all this applies. Everything on the card applies. So these numbers would count as yardage. And then for the defense side, it's the same thing, but with their points, they can choose to knock out the Pokemon or like do damage to the Pokemon's HP, or depending if they choose an energy like an interception, they could use that interception card and add those points as yardage, as like a defense can score points too. So each side you get 100 yards. Every time you pass 100 yards, you get points for a touchdown. So if you have a nasty Pokemon where you can do like a 200 damage, that's two touchdowns within that play. So for instance, defense side, this is offense side. So they pick their 6 cards and put their 3 cards in play. And of course, you can have evolutions, but you can only evolve once per turn. So, like, say this Pokemon, see how it can only do 10 yards on offense. You want to evolve, so you can do like 130, but you need the energies to match. So, it makes people choose different kind of type of Pokemon, so they're not using just one type. Because these energy decks are preset, and they're all mixed. So you gotta try to go off of that. So with this, each player, of course, offense always goes first. They flip 2 cards, 2 energy cards, right? So here we go. So you get 5 yards or 20 yards. See, depending on what Pokemon you could play, you might not have the matching energies. So for offense, you're gonna want to do 20 yards because nothing else matches. You can put it on any Pokemon you want, but of course you're going to want to put it here to try to complete that energy to get 80 yards. But right now, you're going for 20 yards. Now it's the defense side turn. And of course, each player has a time limit to choose, because now once the defense picks their 2 energies to use, so they got a sack or interception. Of course, you want to go for the interception, right? And put on a Pokemon. But you have to keep in mind, energies apply. So if you choose a play to go against the other energy play, this only applies to defense. Defense picked fire, which is weak to water. That's a penalty. So this player can choose to take the 20 yards or discard these energies and replay the play. Right? Because you want to try to eliminate all the energy cards if you have a higher score so you can end the game. But now, if the defense is paying attention and is like, crap, I can't play fire because then that's a foul. The only choice I have is the fighting energy to sack. Sack, and then you can put any Pokemon, like I said. Boom, put it there. So on your next play, so anytime you put an energy down, see, you can scratch your deck or search your deck for a Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand. So you could do that. Now, since you sacked the offense does not get 20 yards because they got sacked.